All right, so welcome everybody. Super excited to have you all here once again, and it's another great day to experience an opportunity that can transform lives. All right, a life-changing system, a life-changing technology, a blessing to humanity, a gift to all who choose to, challenge themselves to change the status quo. Poverty is a choice. Staying in the same financial struggle is a choice. Tonight, I'm going to, show you, and you're going to discover a life-changing system. I want you to be able to smile like the families you see in here and in the video. All right. Um, when you are able to pay your bills, it gives you more room to smile. Of course, you can smile even without paying your bills, but a lot of your brain power will be going to coping with your finances. All right. So how can every family in Africa, Europe, America, any part of the world, start a journey that can change their financial lives? That's what you're going to discover here tonight. So I'm really super excited that you joined us. I'm happy that you found time to be in this session. So we are here to show you something that is anti-scam, a system that is tested and trusted, a system that is safe, resilient, a breakthrough system that is innovative, something scalable and sustainable. So you can start with little capital and grow it to a huge capital, step by step, steady, and month after month experience financial growth. And it's sustainable because it's not a Ponzi scheme, it's something real that I call it the safest online system in the world. And this system has been on since 2021, changing lives day after day after day. So here's an example of how people are changing their lives with this system. Okay. Uh, this is an account that has made over $43,000. All right. So I don't know what your local currency is and the exchange rate is, but you can go multiply that. This account has made $43,000 cumulatively. And you can see that in one day, this account was able to make over $4,000. All right. So there's a feeling that comes with making that kind of money. All right. And that's what we want for you. Now, here's another system, screenshot showing you that huge capital and little capital, $2,000 and $15 can actually make money. How does this make you feel about the system, Vicky Jen?
Yeah, it's reassuring for me. It's quite reassuring to know that you can come in with as little as $15. You can come in you can trade with little income and you can trade with big whatever it is that suits you. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to go and take a massive loan out of your debt to go come trade with RoyalQ.
All right, awesome. So that's the whole idea, and that's the logic of the opportunity. You can start where your shoes are, and then you can see even the $15 account is making money every single day, and that's the game changer. All right, so here we have another account, $2,500.
Yeah, it is 2,500. Then you can see it's making profit every single day. The profits are there. You can see that it's making profit every single day. So it's reassuring to know that you have a system that can actually bring steady income like this.
All right, so steady income is what everybody wants, and we just want you to get comfortable that what you're going to discover tonight, what you're listening to is real. It works, and it's changing lives. So these are other accounts making money. Capital of $2,900, capital of $1,000, $1,000, constant income. Listen, we have lots of testimonials with this system. I want you to open your minds and just listen if you're coming here for the first time. By the way, if you're coming here for the first time, just type 777 in the chat box because I want to see how many of you are coming here as prospects to just listen and understand the technology with which we are making money. All right. This is the technology that helps you beat recession. This is the technology that helps you stay afloat no matter the economic conditions. This is the technology that puts a smile on your faces. So thank you very much. I can see the 777s. All right, really, really exciting to see you here for the first time. So I just want you to know that it works. It works. And we can keep rolling and gathering testimonials. This is another account that has made over $761 in a short time. Now, on the right, here's another account that made $1,227 in one day. All right. Before that day, it was making $21, $73. Now, how would you feel just making $1,200 in one single day?
I think the writing there, the response of the person there, shows you how the feeling is. It said you get scared yourself. The kind of money you make, sometimes you get scared yourself. So it's really, really amazing. It's an amazing opportunity, actually.
All right, so that's a system that works, a system that is based on real, opportunity, and it's really reassuring. This slide here tells us exactly why it's important for you to pay attention. So, Vicky Jem, tell us about the rising prices of things.
Yeah, yeah. For someone who goes to the grocery store to get things every now and then, you would understand the feeling of going today to get maybe some things, and then you get it at the particular amount, and you're going 2 days later to get that particular thing, and you find out that it has gone way more than what you got it the last time, just a few days ago. It's really, really, it can be painful sometimes. I've gone to a store where somebody actually cried because he could not purchase what he wanted to get. Something he came some days ago, he couldn't get the money for it. He had to go save the money, come back to get it, and he couldn't purchase it again because the price had gone up. So that in inflation.
Exactly. So painflation, painflation, pain inflation. All right. So this is what you need to know. By the way, let me just say this. If you're having a challenge with the quality of the pictures, then definitely it has to do with your network. All right. It has to do with your network. All right. So I need you to pay attention to your network and see if you can improve your network. All right. So that's painflation, pain inflation. That's new word to the vocabulary. Imagine an adult crying because he couldn't meet up with his with the demands, how to take care of his family. So this is a reality, especially in some parts of Africa where inflation is getting out of hand and it keeps rising every single day. So that's it. The same basket, the same set of items costing more just over a few days. How can you cope? How can you beat that? How can you you have to raise your income. If you don't raise your income, you're going to cry. That's the reality of inflation. All right, so this slide is telling you that everybody, everywhere, no matter the economy, goes through inflation. All right, so here's the US dollar, and it's capturing data for over 100 years. And there you have the dollar losing so much value over a period of 100 years. From World War I, World War II, the Cold War, to President Nixon removing the gold window, the gold back in the dollar. You can see that in 1913, for example, what $60,000 could buy, in 2013, you needed $1.2, $1.3 million to buy the same thing. That is how terrible, fiat currency can lose value. And I'm going to say this. It doesn't matter the continent you are. It doesn't matter the country. It doesn't matter what your currency is. Every fiat currency will lose value. Every fiat currency will lose value. So the only thing you need to do is get a system that blesses you financially. Get a system that's reliable, a system that works, that can keep cash flow into your life. Because once you have cash flow, you'll be able to rise above every loss in purchasing power. Even your government might want to make you poor, but because you have technology that is, safe, reliable, and blessing you, you're going to stay ahead of that game. All right, so I want to welcome you to the blockchain. The blockchain is called the Internet of Value. Ladies and gentlemen, there are two types of internet. There is the internet of information, and there is the internet of value. The internet of value is also called internet of money because it's the internet where you have assets that you can convert straight into money. So my question to you is, which are you more interested in, information or money? Now, information is good. Information is, you need information in your life, but you also need money. So if you have love for internet of information, Google, TikTok, Facebook, you need to make time and prioritize the internet of money, because that is where you can make a lot of money and bless yourself and your family. That is the definition of the blockchain, the business definition of the blockchain. All right. There's a technical definition of the blockchain, but for you coming here for the first time, I just need you to know that it's an internet connected over the continents that holds digital assets, money that can bless you and your family. An ocean where if you dive in, everything you touch is money. If you try to swim, you're swimming in money. All right. That is the internet of money. So why not get involved in the internet of money? But hey, there are so many criminal schemes that try to parade themselves as legitimate businesses. They come to you and pretend to be genuine, but they have just one goal, to rip you off. And that is why, if you look at this slide, you can see several platforms.
Yeah, you can see several platforms. And the funny thing is that you have family members who are actually the ones most times introducing you to these Ponzi schemes. They're not doing it because they want you to be ripped off. Most of them are doing it because they love you. Most of them are doing it because they want to help. But they don't know. They don't know. And the funniest thing is that those people behind these Ponzi schemes, what they do is that they have a target. And once they hit that target, they crash it down, they close it up. They don't care who is going to feel pain. They don't care who they are ripping off. It comes down. So why put yourself through this pain? Why not go for something that is trusted, that has stood the test of time? And that is what we're introducing to you this evening.
All right. So most people, because of ease of wanting to, the bet Nigeria and the betting mentality, people try to take risks. They say, you have to take a risk, but listen, you're gambling. That's not risk. You're not taking risk. You're just um, you're just being a gambler. That's not what we're here to tell you to do. We want you to be a part of something that works. We want you to stay clear of schemes that are here to just rip you off, that have no intention to bless you or your family. Stick with what works. And now money is evolving, and most of us here already know this. So I'm not gonna um kind of board the question on this, but just take note that you have to understand that cryptocurrencies is the future of money. The money on the blockchain is the future of money. And it's true that some people don't like it. Some people feel threatened by it. But this is what you need to understand. Every life-changing phenomenon will go through three phases. Phase number one, it will be ignored and looked down upon. Phase number two, it will be persecuted. When people realize, oh, this thing we look down upon is actually powerful and it's taking over the world, they try to shut it down. And phase number three, when they try to shut it down and realize that this is beyond what we're thinking, we can't shut this down the way we're thinking we can shut it down, they begin to look for ways to work with it. Those are the three phases. Now, write this down. The best time to embrace technology that is life-changing is when people look down on it, when people call it a scam, when people say it will not work, when people say, no, 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 I don't like to do those things. All right. That is the best time to get involved. Less than 7% of the world is on the blockchain. So you are still very early. Now is the time to get on board because institutional investors are becoming part of the blockchain. And these are just some samples of countries who are getting involved in the blockchain. There you have United States, China, UK, Ukraine, Bhutan, El Salvador, Finland, Georgia, Germany. More countries are going to get involved in this. So want you to understand. Countries are now having strategic Bitcoin reserves. That is the term, strategic Bitcoin reserves. Now, I saw a write-up saying that PSG, by the way, PSG won the Champions League. And I saw a write-up that PSG has its own Bitcoin reserve. All right. And that's insane. So the club is thinking ahead and it has realized that, hey, this Bitcoin is going to go far. Let's own some Bitcoin as a club. What you're going to find out is that many more clubs will start owning Bitcoin, apart from in addition to creating their own coins. And the blockchain is just going to become something everybody will want to be a part of. So I want you right now, if your country is not on this list, if your country is backward when it comes to blockchain and crypto, I need to stay ahead of the game and think global. So cryptocurrencies are just money. Sometimes people say, what is this crypto? I don't understand. Crypto is just money. All right. It's just money that's written in a program that has copies on thousands upon thousands of computers. And it's money you can move around the world with ease. It's money you can convert to food on your table. Just know when you buy any cryptocurrency assets, it's money. So tonight, I want to show you a technology that can help you with spot trading and futures trading. This technology can handle both, but we tell you to focus on spot trading, all right? Because futures trading is leverage trading. So for newbies, you don't need to get involved in futures trading. Focus on spot trading. Now, when it comes to trading, most people always think in terms of Forex. They say, oh, yeah, I want to trade, I want to go into Forex. But that's where they make their big mistake. Forex trading is a leveraged market. And just like futures, you don't want to dabble into that as your first career in trading. There's a lot that goes into trading. And the safest way for you to start trading is trading in the spot market. All right. Trading the spot market. That's the safest way you can make money. All right. Of course, as you get better at trading the spot market, you can now decide to give a shot to futures and whatever else you want to trade. But RoyalQ can trade spot trading and futures very comfortably. Welcome to RoyalQ. All right. Welcome to RoyalQ. That is what we're here for. The technology that can feed your family, the technology that's a blessing to humanity, the technology that is a relief to the entire continent of Africa and the world. All right. Lots of persons can tell you that their life has changed just because they embraced this technology called RoyalQ. So I'm going to call RoyalQ 3 times. RoyalQ, RoyalQ, RoyalQ. This is a technology that we want to unlock your financial capabilities and change your life. Well, it's all about artificial intelligence. AI is being used in agriculture. AI is being used in surveillance. AI is being used by the police in advanced countries to keep peace. AI is also being used by military countries with advanced military strategies to eliminate the enemy. AI makes the world more secure. So this is just a simple video of an AI-driven car. This kind of video is very common these days, but hey, I don't get tired of watching this.
Oh, shoots. We're using the self-driving. Good. Man, look at that. Holy cow. This is scary, folks. You know, you don't know what's going to happen, especially if not done it before. Allowing something, especially when you like to control your car. But now you have an AI driving you. The world is changing, folks. You better go with the change. If you're still driving the old way, I don't know what to tell you.
Sleeping on the bicycle.
Everything is changing. Business is changing. If you're not going technology, you don't know, you're going to miss out. They're going to leave you behind. Don't let nobody leave you behind. In your businesses and everything you do. Tech is the new world. So get it going. I'm just chilling. Yep.
So I'm going to say this again. In the business world, tech is the new world. Don't let anybody leave you behind. So what is RoyalQ? RoyalQ is an artificial intelligence-driven application. RoyalQ is not a blockchain, all right? RoyalQ is an AI designed and driven software. And it connects to the blockchain. And with this RoyalQ and its automation tools, you can navigate and make money from the blockchain per second, per day, per week, per week. All right. It can work 24 hours, 7 days a week. This is how you make money every single day of your life for the rest of your life, just by embracing RoyalQ. RoyalQ, RoyalQ, RoyalQ is a blessing to humanity. Well, traders know how challenging it is to do analysis. All right. Traders know how challenging it is to control your emotions. It can be very difficult. All right. Managing time spent on looking at charts. RoyalQ makes it easy for you to do, very simple analysis and just go into the market. You don't have to be looking at the chart waiting for perfect entry. Just say automation tool, activate yourself when this condition is met, and that's it. That's it. That makes life so easy. And real traders who embrace this technology end up being super proud for what they're able to achieve. All right, so now this slide is very important. This is a slide that tells you, hey, your money is safe in your control. You see, those Ponzi schemes that keep ripping you of your money tell you, oh, send your capital to us. Send your trading capital to us. And when you send your trading capital to them, they end up disappointing you and they run away with your money. But when it comes to RoyalQ says, don't send your capital to us. Keep your capital in your exchange account. Connect us to your exchange and just simply make money in your exchange. And that is what RoyalQ says. RoyalQ says, hey, keep your money in your account. By the way, how does it make you as a trader feel when you're trading with money in your
it gives
account?
peace of mind. It gives peace of mind knowing that your money is in your money is not going to be where it will be taken away. Most times, these sponsor schemes, you have to send your money, and before you know, it's gone off. But your money is in your exchange. It's there. You're seeing it. RoyalQ is still trading for you, making money for you while you're watching your money grow. It's amazing. It's really amazing. It's give peace of mind, actually.
All right, so that peace of mind is what we want for you if you're joining us for the first time. Trade with peace of mind, creating cash flow after cash flow, day after day, money in the bank. Now, if you decide to go do a Ponzi scheme, when the website has issues, or maybe your phone doesn't have a network, your blood pressure is going to go high because you're going to say, oh my God, they've gone again. But maybe it was your phone that didn't have network, right? Yeah, your data plan went off, but you just develop high blood pressure because you just feel that, oh my God, they've gone again, not again. All right. But this is what you need to understand with RoyalQ. Your capital stays in your control. You don't give your money to anybody. Your phone is a television screen just to connect RoyalQ to your exchange and money in the bank. So what can RoyalQ do for you every single month? What can it do for you? Every single month, you can make 15%, 10%, 50% if the market is, pumping well. So that's what you can do every single month consistently. But let me tell you this, and please note this. There are three entities you need to understand when you're trying to embrace this technology. You need to understand that there's the RoyalQ bot. You have to be able to, operate it. Then you need to understand the market. All right. You need to understand the market. You don't need to know too much about the market, but you need to know that the market has support and resistance. All right. Just a very simple fact. And then you want to enter at support levels and take a profit at resistance. You don't want to be going in at resistance. All right. So these are just very simple things you can learn in a few minutes and money in the bank. All right. Constant cash flow. And you can use the automation tools to enhance your results. So I know you're going to ask me, how much can I make every single day? When you ask me that, I know that you have been Ponzified. All right. You've been Ponzified. Ponzi schemes are those schemes that tell you, oh, you can make 3% every single day. Listen, with RoyalQ, there will be days you will not make money. Yes, there will be a couple of days you will not make money. All right. This is very, very important. And once you understand that fact that there are days you're not going to make money, and you enjoy the days when you make money and you don't panic when you don't make money for a day or two. So every single month, you're going to make 10% to 50% every single month. All right. So market moves up and down. Please don't panic. Remember, I told you, you want to enter at support and take profit at resistance. All right. That's the simplest way I can explain it. Let's just say you're coming in here. Let's say you bought at resistance and the market goes against you. Don't worry. This is not futures. This is not Forex. So you can tolerate the drop. Be patient. See, it's still going to come back up. Let's say you mistakenly bought again at resistance. Hey, it goes down, relax. It's still going to come back up. But it's always better if you wait and buy at support, take a profit. Support again, take a profit. Buy support, take a profit. Support again, take a profit. All right, it's very simple. This is absolutely important. And that is why every Monday by 9 p.m., I host a webinar training members to use support and resistance to enhance their results. All right, listen, learn has L. Then when you've learned, you remove the L and then you earn. So that's the idea. Market will always move up and down. So be patient with yourself. A market going minus 8%, minus 10% is normal. All right. You don't let it walk you up. This is not Forex. This is not futures. This is just spot trading. So minus 10% in the blockchain. Hey, that's just another Tuesday. Market is going to bounce back up. All right. So you have various methods of trading. You have the automated trading model. I mean, if you have $10,000 or if you have some good money, all right, you can actually, even if it's $2,000 or $5,000, you can actually set autopilot systems for you. But hey, here's my warning. Write this down. Only do autopilot bot settings on BTC or Ethereum. Don't do it on any other coin because there could be rock pools on any coin. You know, coins can crash. You want to stick with BTC or Ethereum for hands-free, all right? Then for all the other coins, you can take signals, you can do market analysis, you can use automation tools to do one-shot trades. Now, you can use MACD automation, RSI automation, or KDJ automation. Don't worry, these things might sound strange. Just know that there are internal automation tools in the bot to help you make money, all right? And they work like charm. That is why RoyalQ is so powerful. We want every family in the world to have a RoyalQ account. By the way, let me tell you this. Every family should have 2 RoyalQ accounts. All right? You know, one for daddy, one for mommy. All right? And the children will inherit those 2 accounts. The boys manage daddy's account. The girls manage mommy's account. Isn't that awesome? Every family should have a RoyalQ account. That is the goal. And I mean, you're being here. We thank you for embracing this. Now, our goal is to train 10,000 people who understand the market, who understand the bot, and the third component, which I didn't mention earlier, is yourself. You have to understand yourself, the bot, the market. If you understand these 3 things, you're going to be making so much money from RoyalQ. You're going to be a blessing to yourself and to your family, and you're smiling every single day to the bank. So what does it cost to have this system? Does it cost you an arm and a leg? No, just $120 for 1 year's license. Listen, Netflix is more expensive than RoyalQ. Yes, Zoom cloud meeting account is more expensive than RoyalQ. I'm telling you, something that can bless you and make you 10% to 50% monthly for the rest of your life is going for just $120 for a year. That's $10 a month. Extremely affordable. Don't look at your exchange rate in your country. If you live in some countries in Africa, you know, you might just begin to think, oh, it's so expensive. Hey, come on. Not true. People are subscribing for Netflix. Netflix is more expensive. DSTV. Oh my goodness. DSTV is way crazy more expensive. Crazy more expensive than RoyalQ. Right? You just want to embrace this technology that can change your life. So, Vicky Jam, this is the total capital to start up, $240, $120 for the bot, gas fee $20 minimum, and $100 trading capital or less. And tell me, is $240 too expensive to start a business?
It's not expensive at all. And for those who are already in RoyalQ, those who have been earning in RoyalQ, you will know and you will agree with me that $240 is way, 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 way too little a sacrifice to pay for what you've been earning or what you've earned so far and what you will continue to earn. $240 is way too little. So I will encourage everyone who has not jumped in on this opportunity yet to get on. What are you waiting for? Don't look at the costs. Look at have the mind of what the future is going to be like when you start earning. How easy it will be to get the steady stream of income, and how it's going to help you in your finances, your family. You can be able to have vacations. You can be able to bring out money, pay school fees without cracking your head or going into debt, asking people for money. $240 is way too little a sacrifice to pay for that.
Absolutely. All right. So don't look at your exchange rate and give yourself headache. Listen, when you make the sacrifice, the money starts flowing into your life, and you're making that money in dollars. So those in Africa, hey, you have the edge. When you start making money in dollars and you spend your local currency, you become a king of your own streets. You become a king of your own streets. You know, the headache people will be having around you, you're not going to be having that headache because of RoyalQ. By the way, gas fee is just a profit sharing formula. All right. Every profit you make, RoyalQ will take 20%. All right. So if you make $10, RoyalQ will take $2. Now, 60% out of that $2 will be given to those who helped you to learn to use the bot. All right. So it's a blessing, goes into the compensation plan, right? Kind of like a reward system. So that's what the gas fee is for. And now the gas fee is not taken from your exchange account, it's taken from inside the bot. So you have to put some little dollar into your bot, and from there that the deductions will be made. So if you are trading and you're seeing gas fee deduction, gas fee, fuel fee deduction, just know you're making money on your exchange. All right, so here are a couple of frequently asked questions. How long will it take for me to start making money? Hey, answer. You can start making money in as little as 24 hours. All right. Just be ready to watch a few videos, set up your bot, and you're on a roll. Second point, I hope the bot will do all the work for me. Hello? Hell no. Hell no. The bot will not do all the work for you. Does your car do all the work for you? I think you start your car, right? You go start your engine and you drive yourself, don't you? I'm sure you put the car in the reverse, then put it in drive to the front. The car is making life easy for you, but you still drive the car. You take the car to the car wash, right? And when you hear a strange noise or it's time for service, you take the car to the maintenance man who does the maintenance work for you, right? So that's the car. RoyalQ is the same thing. You have to learn how to drive your bot, all right? Like, get off your bot and drive your bot. That sounds interesting. Like, get off your bot and drive your bot and make money on the blockchain. Yeah, just sit on your bot. That sounds really interesting, as I say it. All right, so what's the role of the bot? The role of the bot is to make it easier for you to drive your way in the blockchain and maximize profits. Just the same way your car can move you from end to end with ease, but you have to operate it, right? So that's just it. The bot is, of course, inexpensive. And anybody who tells me, oh, $120 is so expensive, I tell them, hey, focus on value. Focus on value. Poor people always focus on price. You need to focus on value. A tool that can take you to $1 million, costing just $120 for a year's license. Ladies and gentlemen, grab the opportunity. Now, some people, look at the last bullet point. Some people say, hey, I met some of your RoyalQ users years ago, and they said that the bot isn't working. It gives them huge losses. All right, here's what I'm going to tell you. Those people from years ago, 2021, they did not have the patience to understand how to operate the bot. They sat on their bot instead of getting off their bot to operate the bot. All right. Now, those people did not understand the market. They sat on their bot, didn't want to operate the bot, and so they didn't even understand themselves because they were Ponzi-fied people. They love Ponzi schemes. So they just took RoyalQ as another Ponzi scheme, 3 months expose or attempt rather, and then out. That is why they had those floating losses. If you get started today, understand that you have to get off your butt, drive your butt, understand the market, and then you're going to make money. It's simple. Buyer support, sell at resistance. Doesn't get easier than that. All right, so be a patient person, of course. Sometimes the trades will go against you. Relax. They're still going to come back up. And very important not to put all your money in one trade. Very important. Apply risk management and control your emotions. So I have a challenge for you. If you're here for the first time, this is my challenge for you. I want you to take 300 trades. Did you say 300 kilometers per hour? No, I didn't say 300 trades in one day. I said 300 trades. All right, so you can take it at your own pace. And you can complete this in 1 year. Now, here's why. If you have $1,000 as your first buying amount with just taking 1.52%, 2% every single trade, you're going to convert, if you're operating in compounding mode, your $1,000 will turn to $379,000. You literally see your money increase on the blockchain. Now, if you have $500 as capital, as FBA, first buying amount, and you put in, if you take 300 trades, your $500 is going to turn to $189,000. All right, $100 can turn to $37,000. With $1,000, you go all the way to $379,000.
That's massive. That's massive.
How would you want to be, keep being broke when you have a technology that can do this for you? So I encourage you, take 300 trades. Don't be like people who don't want to learn. Understand the basic of the market. You don't have to understand too many things, just the basics. Then understand the bot and understand your nature, who you are, and make money. So this is the kind of lifestyle we want people to experience from trading.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody who would have the opportunity to live this kind of lifestyle that would want to take that opportunity. Go on vacation, for those who love water anyway. Go on vacation, take your family out, have a good time. Be at peace. You're not scratching your head the next day on how you're going to pay your school fees. September is coming, how am I going to pay school fees? You're not thinking of what's going to happen the next time your rent is due. You just know that RoyalQ has got your back. And it's beautiful.
All right, absolutely. We know the impact of RoyalQ in life, so please, I want you to get back to whoever invited you. All right, get back to whoever invited you. Sign up, activate your bot, and get on this journey with us. You will be a testimony. You come here and give your testimony. In a moment, I'm going to invite someone to share their testimony. You are going to also share your own testimony. Just get started on the journey. By the way, hey, this is a trading bot, a trading system. You can trade yourself in the comfort of your home without telling a soul. But when you see a gift from God that has blessed you, you cannot keep it to yourself. You have to share it with people. Now, even those you're sharing it with don't understand it's a gift. That's fine. But you're going to share it with people and look out for those who need it in their lives. Those who have embraced RoyalQ keep thanking those who introduced them to it. So we share the opportunity. And when you share the opportunity, it's optional, but the platform, blesses you with $30 for everybody you activate. All right. So we tell you that, hey, if you can set a target 20 friends of yours in 2 months, RoyalQ will bless you with $600. So it doesn't even matter if the activation bonus, the activation fee is all you have. Once you activate your bot with $120, even if you can't trade and you are hungry enough to build a business, I tell you, you can raise $600 in no time. And so that's when you transit from just being a trader to somebody who's running a business. Remember, if you're running a business, you have to show up every single day. You have to show up and understand your team. Show up and encourage your team. Make sure that they know how to trade, teach them, coach them, inspire them, and help them not to give up. All right, because people go through a lot. All right, you have to help them understand the nature of the market. So that's you become an investor, and when you become an investor in RoyalQ, you trade, but even days you don't trade, you make money. Why? Because your team is making money. So I challenge you today to build a team if you can, and see the benefits in your life. Now, people are making $10 every single day, $50 every single day, $500 every single day, $300 every single day, $1,000 every day, depending on the size of their team. So this is real. Hey, I remember when you had some visitors and you took $100 from your account to go give them a treat, and they were like surprised.
Yeah, they were surprised. And I told them that's what RoyalQ can do for you. RoyalQ can feed your family. RoyalQ can make you take your friends out. And you're not bothered about what you're ordering because you can actually, you're up to the task because RoyalQ is there.
Absolutely. And I remember the person was like, this is too much. I said, come on, take it. That is RoyalQ. And so that's the blessing we want you to have. These are accounts making money. All right. This account has made over $800,000. All right. Even in 1 month, the account made over $14,000. This could be you if you decide to share the opportunity. This another account has made over $70,000 or $80,000. All right. This, even if you have your 9 to 5 job, you can make time 1 hour, 2 hours every single day and share the RoyalQ opportunity. You also be a blessing to humanity. And this is another account, people making money. Look at cash out, $1,000, $1,000, back to back to back. Ladies and gentlemen, RoyalQ works. When you've really succeeded in trading and building a team, you then decide, hey, you want to give yourself a treat. That is one of the things RoyalQ members will do. Just go give yourself a treat. Those thousands of dollars we've made, just go get something for memory. Get some designer wares, get some wonderful perfume. Give yourself that treat, and that is what we encourage members to do from time to time. So if you're here and you've almost given up on the blockchain because you've been falling for scams back to back to back to back, all right? So don't give up. Don't give up. Just try one more time with RoyalQ, okay? Try one more time with RoyalQ. Don't give up. Get back to whoever invited you, and the first step is the hardest step. You just take that first step. Then you see that every other step is easier. All right. Now, when you get started, I want you to eliminate the habits of poor people, like they always want to blame people. Don't blame anybody about the economy. Stop blaming your president. Stop. You don't blame. Don't blame your upline. Don't blame anybody. Just focus on trading. Focus on getting better. And before you know it, you'll be able to meet your bills and take care of your family in ways that you've always wished you could. I also want to encourage you to invest in your skills, because skills rule the world. The more you know about the market, the better you be. And like I always tell people who come to my training, I tell them the market always shows its hand. The market always tells you what it wants to do. But if you don't know what the market is doing, the market is going to give you pick twos, pick trees, and general market. All right. So the market always shows its hand, and the market is always there for you. All right. So poor people think that you can make money from gambling. Well, maybe a few people make some money, but then they lose it all. Money is made by bringing value to the table. So as you get on board, think of, how can I be of value to my team? How can I be of value to the community, and unlock income in your life? So there are people who are like this dog, all right? By the way, this dog is sleeping on a nail piercing through his skin from a piece of wood. Now, the dog is whimpering and whining in his sleep. He's sleeping, but he's in pains. And somebody said, why can't this dog just leave this corner of the shop where it has the nail and go to the other corner that is safe and sleep there? And the owner of the dog said, well, likely the dog, the hurt, it hasn't hurt it enough, right? So I tell you, if you come to this presentation and you've been coming and you've not taken action to activate your bot, I think the economy hasn't hurt you enough, right? You're just like the dog sleeping on the nail and whimpering and whining from the pain of the nail. I want you to think about your life before the economy will give you a dead blow, because if you don't proactively try to control your economics, the economy of any country you live in will mess you up over time. So stay ahead of the game. Feel the last time you were broke and ask yourself, is there a pattern to my being broke? Is there a pattern? And say you are tired of being broke. You have to feel disgust about that cycle. if you are in that cycle. You have to, if you're always overwhelmed by expenses, all right, and you don't have any solution, you have to really feel disgust about that cycle. And don't wait until you lose your job or something before you wake up. Wake up now and build something by the side that's going to serve you for the rest of your life. All right. So embrace RoyalQ. So you have two options. Option one, do nothing. Do nothing. Go back home, sleep, and continue with whatever you've been doing for the last 30 years, 20 years. All right. Do nothing. When you do nothing, you're simply telling yourself that you're ready to embrace poverty. You're ready to stay where you are. And people ask, what is the guarantee that if I start RoyalQ, my life will change? What's the guarantee that I will make money? Hey, if you learn, you'll make money. But here's my guarantee to you. My guarantee to you is that your bank account will not change until you start RoyalQ. If nothing else is working for you right now, if nothing else is working for you, and you still don't want to do RoyalQ, I guarantee you that your bank account will not change. And if you feel that you have a job you love so much, and that job will be yours for life, you're being a dumb, stupid slave. Because one day you must leave that job, whether based on age or years of service. They're going to kick you out of that job. Then you realize you've been a dumb, stupid slave. There's nothing wrong with having a job. But you see, after 9 to 5, come back and do a 7 to 9 or 7 to 10. Build something, earn a fortune working with RoyalQ. So that's option B. Embrace RoyalQ in your life and begin to care for your family. Begin to do things that, there's nothing like, oh, I need this amount of money. And then you check your RoyalQ account. Oh, it's there, and you begin to experience relief. That is the relief I want for you. That is the life we want for you. We're going to give you all the support you need. Remember to show up every Monday by 9 p.m. You're going to learn fast. Get your entire team every Monday by 9 p.m. to this meeting link and learn exactly how to use the bot to milk the blockchain. Now, the difference between you and those who go far in the opportunity is just that those who go far think big, and there's some others think small. So think big. Think big. What kind of trading capital do you want to trade with? If you just want to be a trader, tell yourself, how can I raise $100,000, $200,000 over the next few years? Because if you're trading with $200,000 and you're making 10% a month, that is $20,000. You're going to live the life of your dreams. Okay? So think big. And if you want to build a business, then think big, show initiative, and never procrastinate. So it's time for you to live your dreams. And I'm really thankful that you were a part of this presentation. Thank you very much for finding time to be here. And thank you very much, Vicky Gem, on the short notice for being a part of this session. All right. So get back to whoever invited you. Take action. Action takers are the money makers. Shut down that part of your mind that wants to analyze. You, in the middle of your brain, there's a room. That room has a chair. The chair is the chair for analysis paralysis. That chair in the middle of your mind is where you will sit down sometimes, analyze until you paralyze. Now, by that chair, there's a socket on the wall. Shut down the analyzer, shut it down, get off the chair, get the link, sign up for RoyalQ, take action, and change your financial story.
Yeah, so my final word is, I read somewhere today, the person said, if you were just way, that is 3 steps of failures, how fast would you fail? Scared of. So what are you scared of to take this leap and join the RoyalQ has been tested and trusted, and people are giving testimonials about it. So what are you scared of to take this leap?
Wow. Wow, if I knew that I had 33 steps to my success, to my breakthrough, I will fail so fast. I will do all the failure. Thank you very much, Vicky, Dan, for those powerful words of advice. So I'm just going to call on a couple of persons to give us testimonial. First off, I'm going to call on Excel Happy. Excel Happy, please unmute yourself, your testimonial using RoyalQ.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, Coach. Good evening, House. I'm happy to be here tonight. Thank you, Coach, for this opportunity you've given to me to share my journey in RoyalQ. I joined RoyalQ last year, May. And when I joined RoyalQ, actually I've heard about RoyalQ, that was 2021. Then I didn't have money to do it. But luckily, I saw the post from one of my coach, Mr. Shea. He sent it to me, and I remembered there was something called RoyalQ. So I looked for money. I joined RoyalQ. I joined RoyalQ. I started trading. Thank God I was making some profit. I'm actually trading with the capital of $300. I was making profit, and most times I'll be encouraged to attend meeting. I usually don't attend meeting. Something was always taking my attention. I find it very tiring to attend meetings. But Mr. Shea kept on encouraging me to attend meeting, to learn. I have a lot to learn. I've clocked 1 year in RoyalQ. It's as if I don't even know anything. But I've made up my mind to stick with RoyalQ. I joined RoyalQ not only to make the money, but also to get the skill. RoyalQ is like a lifetime skill where you learn and you can teach others. That is one of my intentions to join RoyalQ. I believe so much in RoyalQ. I've been able to make about $300. It doesn't discourage me. I just reactivated my boat, and I've made up my mind to keep on pushing in RoyalQ. I know I have challenge with capital, but I'll keep on pushing. Most times I take out my money and use it to meet up with my needs. Yet when I get some money, I top up my capital and continue my trade. Some trade are not, I've not sold off, but I didn't give up. I still continued with trading. And luckily for me, I was able to get about 3 or 4 downlines. And it's only out of those 4 people or 3, just 2, one of them that is actually making me happy is happy to be in RoyalQ. He's retired. He has retired from his place of work, and he's even having issues with his health. But to my surprise, he's trading. He so much love RoyalQ, and I'm happy about that. I don't intend to stop. I intend to keep on promoting RoyalQ, because I can promote RoyalQ and go to bed at night and have a peaceful sleep. I don't have to wake up and think that someone is coming to knock at my door to ask me, where is my money? You are owing me. You introduce me to a scam. I believe up to 99% that RoyalQ is not a scam. RoyalQ is what you put in is what you get. It's not a scam. Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Shea, who is encouraging us every day to do better in RoyalQ. I'm really happy to be spending dollars. You know, when you are spending dollars, it's like the poverty mentality is leaving you gradually. To be a happy Nigeria is for you to spend dollars. You don't have to travel outside Nigeria to spend dollars. You are actually printing it in your comfort of your zone. I'm happy to be a RoyalQ member, and I'm ready to share it to anyone who's willing to listen to me. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very much, Excel Happy. I look forward to bringing your downline. His health allows him to join one of our Zoom sessions to share his testimonial. Thank you very much. All right, so we have another testimonial, and that is from Mary. But Mary, you can go ahead and mute yourself and share your testimonial through your queue.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank
Good evening.
you for giving me opportunity to share my testimonial and all the great leaders in the house. I appreciate you all. Dr. Money, and many others. Let me go straight to my testimonial. My journey with RoyalQ is a very, very interesting one. It's been so exciting, and those who have come across me know that RoyalQ is something else for me. Even in my house, they know about it. I started RoyalQ in March. I'm over a year now. I actually renewed my board license in March. So I'm a year plus now RoyalQ, and it's been an exciting journey for me. I'm somebody that likes to empower people, to encourage people, and to duplicate somebody like me. So when I saw RoyalQ, I just knew that it was for me. I just knew there was something in it. And what flags for me is your money is always in your wallet. What flagged for me was you don't need to apply to a third party to withdraw your money. There were so many catching flags for me that said, Mary, this is for you. You've done it all. You've belong to different companies. Some people have taken your money, so they will duplicate it, and before you know it, you type in their website, it gives you error 404. Some people even tell you, join my board, I'll be doing auto for you. But finally, when I saw RoyalQ, I said, Mary, this is it for you now. And I started my journey. In fact, as I'm talking to you now, my direct upline have left RoyalQ. He's no longer active in it. Why? Well, he didn't take his time to understand the business, and he felt like maybe that's not for me. But for me, I stood on. And luckily for me, my lovely upline Lydia said, Mary, let's do it. And he was constantly checking on me. And I was ready to learn. I said, I must learn. I must learn. I will attend Zoom meetings back to back. Anywhere I see RoyalQ Zoom meeting, I will attend because I wanted to learn. I wanted to understand the business. I said, this time around, I must make it in crypto. And one thing I realized is RoyalQ is not about crypto. It's not even all about making money. There are so many silent things you can learn from it. You learn skills for life. You hear people talk. You hear people tell you their story. So many nuggets. Oh, if I keep going on and on today, we won't live here. For me now, it's no longer about money for me, RoyalQ. Yes, the money aspect is there. Yes, the affiliate program is there, but there is more to that. There is more to that. So I took RoyalQ like that, and I said, you know what? I have been in so many industries. I have a career. I'm in the healthcare, but I said, even with the healthcare, there is something for me in this industry. I have a retirement job now, and I went for it, and I started. I told a few of my colleagues, they were interested. Those who understand what I was talking about, they hopped in. I shared it with a few friends, they hopped in. And today, we are all learning together. Every single day, I'm telling them, there is something in there. But first thing, you need to make out time. You need to make out time for something you have interest in. You need to make out time for something you have passion in. You need to make out time for something you know there is value in it. RoyalQ is just a bot. It gives us an opportunity to leverage the crypto market. And today we know what is happening in the digital world. The world is going digital, whether we like it or not. So for me, in RoyalQ, my journey has been interesting. I didn't even stop at basic training. I said, I want to go more. I want to know more. I want to know when to enter market and when to leave market. That is how you know a trader. Knowing when to enter and knowing when to leave. Be ready to lose little when you can lose it and make it more in your profit. And then I began to search. Today, I am happy. I am, as long as RoyalQ lives, I am there. Because every new day, I am learning and I want to learn more. And I want to share and impact my knowledge to others. Those who have come across me, they know. I say you have to come. You have to come and hear. You have to learn. Look at how I'm doing it. Look at how I'm doing it. Some people wonder, Mary, how did you know all this? I said, by attending Zoom training. How do you know all this? By joining platforms to learn. So for everyone here who is new, you have come into a business. Make time to understand your business. Make time to understand what RoyalQ is all about. Make time to understand who you as a person is. What do you want? Ask yourself, what are my whys? What do I want? Why did I come to RoyalQ? If it's a quick one, want to get the money quick, well, I think we have just had a presentation now. I don't want to repeat it anymore. Then you have to ask yourself again the second question, because those who make it quick, they disappear quickly as well. So once you have been able to answer your whys, That will be your first motivation in RoyalQ. So even when your upline is not there will be another upline. Uplines are there, yes, we have to encourage our team. But sometimes you have to ask yourself, why am I there? If you are there for your upline, eventually turn it into your own life skills. And then be ready to share for others. Because if you eat alone, one might also die alone, unfortunately, but that's it, they say. So when you eat, share with others. Because like me, I tell my people in my team, I don't want to enjoy it alone. I cannot be happy and you are sad. No, my happiness is not complete. We have to enjoy it together. So let me stop here because, I mean, there will be another day to talk, but for me, it's RoyalQ for me. And I can't wait to be all in. Thank you very much. I think I'm done.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Ma, for your tenacity to learn and your willingness to share what your experience. I really appreciate that. Your passion for the opportunity is real, and you've really inspired me today. Thank you very much, Ma, for sharing your testimonial. Now, for the rest of us who are here, if you are joining us for the first time, I need you to understand, people are making money with RoyalQ. Don't listen to what ignorant people have to say. Now, pay attention. If somebody is giving you an advice, look at the person from head to toe. Is the person living the kind of lifestyle you want to live? When the person tells you, the crypto, I better go, be careful, it's a scam. Look at the person that is telling you the advice from head to toe. Is the person living the kind of life that you want to live? Listen, life is what God gave to everybody, but style is how you live your life. If you don't want the lifestyle of the person who's talking to you, then don't take advice from them. Look for those who are living the lifestyle that is what you want to achieve. Find out what it takes for them to succeed and enjoy the process. Get back to whoever invited you. Make the sacrifice urgently to start your RoyalQ trading. Commit to learning. Keep the L in front of you. Learn aggressively. Learn fast. The learning is actually easy. It's just 1 or 2, few minutes, an hour. And then you practice. Money in the bank. I look forward to you being a testimonial in one of our future meetings because you said yes today. At this point, I want to find out if Dr. Money is here. If she's still here, then I'll words of advice and then we'll end the meeting here. By the way, Dr. Money is the first and only female V6 in the world. So for some moments, make a co-host. All right, Dr. Money, the floor is yours. You can close the meeting for us and encourage us.
Wow. But I didn't join from the beginning. So this presentation of today, I want to know who is that female voice. I'm interested in that presenter that, held the session with you. I beg, who is that person, that sweet voice? Thank you so much. The voice is as captivating as yours. Wow. The thing was just sweeting me. I didn't want it to end. I don't know if you should still continue. Wow. Thank you so much, Coach Nnamdi. You always outdo yourself every day. It's always a pleasure listening to your presentation. The fire in you, the zeal in you. I don't know where you get your energy from, but God will bless you for us. And if you are on this call, you wouldn't understand what you have. The RoyalQ bot is a blessing. It is a blessing that you need in your life. Every family needs this bot. Yes, initially you may not understand it. I think that's in Kosaliso's group today. Somebody posted something about if you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're in one profession, you need, as a fresh graduate, you need to practice at least 5 years before you become a professional in it. You understand? Before you become a guru, and then you grow. You know what I'm talking? You grow from, let's say you are level 8 and you grow. So also is trading. People want to handle online business as if it's different from offline business. They are all the same thing. I'm not saying you must stay 5 years. As a matter of fact, if you dedicate 5 years to building your RoyalQ, you will never be hungry till you die. That is what I guarantee you. If you dedicate 5 years to building your RoyalQ, both trading and both posting and all that. You will never be hungry till you die. You will never want again. That is the gospel truth. I have done this business from 2021 till date, and I must say that this is one of the best decisions I've ever made. This is actually the best financial decision I have made. But it's one of the best decisions I have made, because I have made other decisions that is, personal, my private life. So RoyalQ is the best financial decision that I have made. It picks my bill. Because you said in the video he posted in the group that RoyalQ is feeding his family. RoyalQ is doing more than feeding my family. RoyalQ is giving me the baby girl lifestyle. RoyalQ is making my life beautiful. RoyalQ is training my children outside this country. RoyalQ is giving me everything I want. With RoyalQ, I can take off the next step to go, the next decision to make, the next whatever to do. RoyalQ is the end thing. I want you to make this kind of bold affirmation statement for yourself sometime very, very soon. And I want to hear your own testimony too. Thank you if you are here. Say yes to RoyalQ. Go back, meet the person that invited you. Be thankful to the person, but always attend Zoom meeting. You can imagine, I said I've been in this business for over 5 years. As busy as I am, I still turn up, I attend Zoom. I try to attend as much as possible. You see a lot of leaders, a lot of people, they attend because we know that we can only grow when we keep learning, when we keep hearing. So don't just activate your bots, and it is not Ponzi scheme. So you don't just go and sleep and expect the money to be dropping. Don't be greedy, but be greedy to learn. Don't be greedy to make money, but be greedy to learn. Please learn. You will be very, very thankful. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you very much, man. We appreciate your kind words. All right, everyone. Good night. And God bless you all. Enjoy your weekend.